All right, so I wanted to go over with you some calculations related to density. What you see here is the equation. It looks like a P, but it's actually a Greek letter called rho, and that is equal to mass over volume. It's also the symbol used in science for density. So we know that density is equal to mass over volume. Okay, so I just kind of go through that explanation there. You would also commonly see it written like this. Density is mass over volume. And we talked about this briefly in class. Okay. Now, what I want you to also realize is that you can use this relationship to manipulate the equation to find whatever the desired quantity is within the problem. So you have density, mass over volume. But with some simple algebra, you can manipulate that and you can get these two equations as well. Simple manipulation, I now know that volume is equal to my mass divided by my density, or conversely, mass is equal to my density times my volume. These relationships will be extremely valuable when you're trying to solve problems. Now let's keep moving. Some things that you need to remember. First of all, make sure that when you are solving the problem, your units match so that they make sense and the equation that's written is indeed true. So that means you might need to convert your units. So if I'm given a density that's in grams per centimeter cubed, know that that is not the same thing as grams per liter. So you want to make sure that whatever you are being asked to find, your units match. So if you were given a volume in liters, but the answer is being asked to be reported in grams per centimeter cubed, you're going to need to convert your liters to centimeters cubed. Okay, pay attention to that. Next thing. So sometimes you might also have to do some supporting calculations in order to get to the final answer or to solve the big problem. Pay attention to units. Again, they give us lots of information and they will also help direct us to what we need to finally figure out. So here's an example of that. I may be given just the length and the problem, but I'm trying to put things in terms of volume. So I know that there's a relationship between length and volume. If I cube my length, I will then in turn get my volume. Okay, so just a few helpful tips so that you can complete your homework assignment for this next week that's coming up. And take care. Study well.